Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excited. I love that for you. I'm excited as well. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. That's my little song. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very, very good for me. Thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Why does it look like the filter is not on? Oh, it's on. Jeez, I need more sleep. Hello. We're going to wait for a few more people to get in before we get started. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. My stomach hurts. Hello. How are ya? How are ya? Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, I think I need to turn my R&B. Let me turn my sounds off. Turn my sounds off. Oh my God, look at that level green. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna get started in just one more minute. Thank you, Iron Bay. Thank you. Welcome to Own Your Glow. This is let me start that again. Welcome to Own Your Glow. This is Tantric Leva, your host for today. I'm so happy to have you guys here today again, as usual. Hello. If I don't greet you, please don't be mad at me. I have a show. This is featured and it's being recorded, so I can't greet each and every single one of you as you come in, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the gifts. Shout out to y'all. I'm going to go over a few rules before we get started, and then we can get the show going. First rules first, there's absolutely no trolling in this stream. This stream is a high vibrational featured show, okay? That means if you troll, you get out, dab. So you will be removed expeditiously if you troll, okay? Yeah. Good. This is not the stream for that. Second rule, neither me or my guests, which both of my guests are, what's the word? They are tenured on the app, right? So they know the rules. There's absolutely no cursing. I have had one of my guests on my show before. I'm excited to have her back again. So there's absolutely no cursing. You guys know that. And lastly, but leastly, this is a disclaimer. They are tenured. Yeah. You're also not subscribed. But last but not least, this is a disclaimer. I am not a doctor, esthetician, or dermatologist. So anything that you do see here or find interesting on the show, make sure that you do consult a medical professional first, right? If you have any underlying, I'm an optometrist. Okay. I'm not reading any more comments. Make sure that you do seek professional or medical help before doing anything that you see on the show. The show is a tips, tricks, and hacks. Tips, tricks, and hacks, okay? We do tips, tricks, and life hacks for the show. So if you do see anything or like anything you hear, definitely incorporate it into your life. I have definitely incorporated a lot of things that I've heard on my show. I love my show. I absolutely love my show. And I've incorporated a lot of things that I've heard from my guests into my life, and it's just been a blessing. So, if you find anything interesting, definitely message me. And that's great. Also, if you are not a featured guest, please do not request the box. It's only for featured guests. Also, if you would like to be a guest on the show, make sure you hit me up, my two admins, Jazzy Got Options or Emoji J, and we would love to have you as a guest on the show. That goes one admin and the other one is Emoji J. So make sure you hit them up, and we would love to have you as a guest on the show. With that being said, welcome to Self-Care Sundays, aka Own Your Glow. Thank you guys so much for being here each and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I really, really appreciate you guys so, so much. Before I bring my two guests, who are Uma and 6'6", I would like to go over what my form of self-care is, aka owning my glow, as well as just a little topic that I like to talk about, and I can bring both of them into the box. If you guys want to request, you can go ahead and request now. My form of owning my glow is my skincare. My skin is, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with my skin. I'm obsessed with aging backwards. I have been obsessed with skincare for almost two decades. Like, it's been about 15 years. I've been doing my skincare and just, really been obsessed with like making my skin glow, right? So that's what I do here on my show. I like to do my skincare while I talk to my amazing guests and find out what they like to do to also make themselves glow, right? We all have our things, and not everybody's is skincare, but mine is. So I like to go over my skincare. If you are interested in anything you see me using or me doing, definitely hit me up, or you can add me on. You could add me on. You did. Did you like it? You can add me on Favorite Me Here. Favorite me here immediately if you haven't. Favorite me here, and then definitely add me on Instagram. You can check out my Amazon storefront. Almost all products are updated on the Amazon storefront. I do have a few things I need to update, and I will do so this week. But you could definitely find anything I use on there. I am obsessed. Like I said, right now everybody knows I wash my face, so my face is completely bare. Before I start my show, I'm going to go through some of the products that I've been using lately and what I will be using today, and we can take it from there. You guys, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate that. So like I said, I've washed my face. How do I wash my face? So I'm not going to lie, I'm really bad. Don't be like me, be better. Be better than me, because every once in a while I fall asleep with makeup on my face. Now, I did not have makeup on yesterday. I haven't had makeup on for a couple of days. I just didn't feel like doing it, to be honest. So I did wash my face, but what I've been doing lately is I've been doing like a two-part face wash, right? The first part is a cleansing oil. It's by Anua Heartleaf. It is the Anua Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. So I put this on my face. This is also in like, if you have like micellar water, this is actually better. I personally, in my opinion, again, not doctor, but in my opinion, cleansing oil is much better than micellar water. It just kind of gets in there better, I feel like, and it removes the makeup completely. So I absolutely love this product. It's something I've been using for a while now, as you can see, or you can't see, but I've been using it for a while now. So I really love this product. And then I go in with my facial gel cleanser. It is a daily soft gel cleanser, which means it's not creamy. It is by Sunjun Naturals. It is Korean. Yes, I am obsessed with Korean skincare. It is a facial gel cleanser, hyaluronic acid and rice water, intensely moisturizing. Yes, it is very good. My face is clean, but it doesn't feel like dry, like a lot of facial cleansers would. So this is definitely my go-to. After that, you guys already know I'm going to be going in with a deep pore cleanser to kind of just get anything that's stuck in there. I just finished my monthly, so I definitely have a lot of purging going on. So I'm back to the basics, babes. I love Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Scrub. My go-to, obsessed. It doesn't work for everyone, whatever, but it works for me. Also, make sure that when you are trying any kind of new skincare products, test try it, right? Because I did talk about this last week. I tried a new deep pore cleanser. I tried it a couple of times. I realized I broke out the first time. I wasn't sure if it was because of my monthly. So I waited till that passed, tried it again. It broke me out again. I realized it wasn't for me. So make sure that you're test trying your products before just committing to it, because there are certain products that don't work for you and can cause you to break out. So make sure that you test try anything that you're using, even if it says for all skin types or gentle. Don't trust it, because it may not be for you. So after my deep pore cleanser, how do I remove my deep pore cleanser? You may be asking. I don't just wash it off. I'm not typical. I use the Holy Grail, my ultrasonic sound scrubber. Now, a few people have recently purchased this in like the last week, and I'm so excited to hear how they are enjoying it. You guys, send me messages, send me screenshots. If you're doing your skincare, send me screenshots. I'll post you on my story. I absolutely love people who do their skincare with me, especially on Sundays. This is the ultrasonic sound scrubber. It's also known as a face spatula. This will change your skincare game. If you haven't gotten this already, make sure you get it. If you break out, you have acne, you have anything like that, blemishes, get this bad boy. It will change the game for you. I promise you, it is so, so, so amazing. Make sure you check that out. I was gonna say something else. After I do my deep pore cleanser, I like to get into my face, my first mask of the day. It is always, always going to be a peel off mask. I have to remove the first layer of dead skin on my face. I don't know why. It's just how I like to do my skincare. So my first mask of the day will always be a peel off mask. Right now, I'm going back to my charcoal infused peel off mask. It is infused with retinol. It is by My Beauty Spot. I love this peel off mask. Now, disclaimer, with peel off masks, you have to be very careful because there are levels of intensity of peels. This isn't that bad. This is pretty good, but make sure, again, like I said, with all skincare products, you do a patch test, because sometimes when you peel, it can literally feel like you're ripping off your skin. I like that. That's not for everybody. So make sure that you do a patch test of your peel off mask before you put the whole mask on your face. Make sure to avoid eyebrows. I have to say that because I had a message last week and I was, yeah, if you're doing a peel off mask, avoid your eyebrows, avoid any facial hair. If you're a man, men can do all of the things that I'm using right now. So if you are a man and you have facial hair, make sure to avoid the facial hair, because depending on the peel off mask, it might rip out your hair. So be very careful with that. After my first mask, I like to go in with a second mask of the day. I will be starting 3 masks starting next week once it starts to get really, really cold. But it's not too cold yet, so I'm going to finish the last little bit of my mask. It is the Bounce Back Rice Brightening Mask by Ua Sol. Again, another Korean skincare product. Love this mask. It really just really sets the face, and it tightens the pores. I love this mask. It's so good. And then after that, I like to go in with my serums before I do my LED mask. So you make sure that you always cleanse the palette, right? What does that mean? It means toner. If you're not using toner, you're not really setting the face for all of the serums and oils you like to put on your face. So make sure you get a good toner. Right now, I am obsessed, as you can see, with this Han Link Vitamin C Hydrating Toner, right? It has niacinamide and collagen in it. It helps balance my skin, helps set the face for the serums, hydrates, nourishes, and enhances my natural glow. Absolutely obsessed with this toner. And then I like to go in with my 2 serums before I use my LED mask. I like to go in with my Vogue Now Gleam Glow. It is a green tea serum. It hydrates, brightens, and plumps, as well as my ceramide with Pathanol facial serum. It's amazing. I've been using this now daily, actually, and I just love how clear my skin is. I broke out because of my monthly and cleared it right up, which is amazing. So I'm really in love. As I said, I have been obsessed. This was a gift. This was a gift, and I've been using this now for about a month now. I want to say maybe a little bit over a month. Obsessed with my LED mask. Get one. It's like if you're just chilling watching a movie, get one. This brand is Vogue Now. This is not on my Amazon storefront, but I will be posting it on my Amazon storefront. But this is by Vogue Now. I love Vogue Now. I used to have a Vogue Now steamer, which I'll be getting again. But this, I'm obsessed. I love this LED mask. So I put my serums on, put my LED mask on, and then after that, I like to kind of just end with some oils. So after that, I like to, that girl, the Snell Mucin. It is Advanced Snell 96 Mucin Power Essence by Core6. Obsessed. Like you, it's almost gone. I'm obsessed. I need a refiller. So I go in with my Snell Mucin, and then I like to go in with some oils. Right now, I've been using my Medicube, Deep Vitamin C Capsule Cream. So I'll go in with some capsule cream, and then even though I'm not going to bed, I like to end with the Lorelei Revitalift Night Moisturizer, just to kind of lock everything in, because tomorrow the glow that comes is chef's kiss. I'm obsessed with how my skin has been glowing. Some other products that I'd like to use and I've been using lately, or daily, I guess you can say, is, you guys, if you put anything in your stocking stuffers to this Christmas, make sure it's these 2 products, because they're amazing. This is the IKZ Firming Lift Neck Cream. So basically, if you struggle with double neck, double chin, saggy neck, saggy chin, this bad boy right here, it comes with a massager to help with lymphatic drainage. Amazing. As well as this YCZ, I can never say that, YCZ Electronic Massage Proaxline Eye Cream. When I tell you, I used to have really bad eye bags, dark circles underneath my eyes. And as you can see, it's like not as bad. It used to be really bad. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's because of this bad boy, as well as a new eye cream I've been using, but I don't have that with me today. So this is the one. This is my go-to though. I absolutely love this eye cream. So make sure you get these. This is honestly, aging shows very much in the eyes and the neck, as well as the wrists and the hands. So doing things to really kind of reduce the signs of aging is really, really important as you're getting older. So that is basically what I'm going to be doing today as my form of Own Your Glow. You guys, if you're now just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lova. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you guys being here each and every Sunday. Before I bring my guests up, I wanted to share a little something with you that I've been going through and that I like to talk about in my stream if you guys come visit. So you guys know for the past few days, I've been fasting. Now, I was going to talk about something else because I actually got a request for a topic, but we're going to reserve that for next week. But as you guys know, I've been fasting for the last few days. I broke my fast yesterday, but I was fasting because I am going to be starting what they call the Korean glow diet, right? I am on a weight loss transformation. And so I plan on losing a lot of weight in the next few months. And so I'm starting with the Korean glow diet, but I kicked off my diet with a fast, and I wanted to talk about the importance of fasting because I was getting a lot of questions yesterday while I was streaming. So I wanted to kind of touch on it a little bit. Fasting is important for its potential to improve physical health, such as heart health, blood sugar control, and its spiritual and mental benefits, which can also be increased by discipline, emotional balance, and a stronger connection to one's faith. Now, I did it more for the physical benefits, not the spiritual benefits, but I also felt definitely more like tired through my experience. So I think that if I definitely tied in a little bit of spirituality, it would have definitely taken me to the next level, but I didn't because it wasn't about that, to be honest. The importance of fasting can be viewed through a health-focused lens or a religious lens. The health importances include weight management. Fasting can help with weight control by causing the body to use stored energy. Studies show that it can lead to fat loss while preserving muscle mass, which is my biggest thing right now with my weight loss is helping to maintain my muscle mass, because a lot of times we lose weight and we do a lot of these fads that help us lose weight, but we also lose a lot of muscle mass in the meantime, right? So heart health, it may lower blood pressure as well as your resting heart rate, which a lot of people don't focus on until they're much older, or they're maybe like into sports or something. Your resting heart rate, your heart, when you're not doing anything, your heart should be chilling. A lot of times because of smoking, drinking, inappropriate activities, a lot of times your resting heart rate is not where it's supposed to be, and people don't notice that, or it doesn't become a problem until they get older in age. You guys, right now in our 20s and our 30s is when we need to be really hyperactive, and also concerned about what's going on inside our bodies, right? We don't worry about blood sugars and cholesterol and all those things until you get to your 30s, 40s, 50s. It's typically already too late, okay? Focus on making sure those things are where they need to be now so that they are where they should be when you're in your 30s and 40s, right? Blood sugar control. Fasting can improve insulin sensitivity as well as lower your glucose and insulin levels, which is beneficial for those who might be type 2. I was close. I'm not type 2, I'm not type 1, I'm not none of that. But I was definitely at one point in my life very close to getting diabetic. It's not that surprising either, to be honest, because a lot of times we don't realize that sodium can also create diabetes. A lot of times people think, oh, my sugar is good. I don't do a lot of sweets. Baby, sodium can also eventually affect your your sugar levels too, right? So it's very important that you not only watch your sugar intake, you watch your sodium intake, which is salt, basically, right? So, and also, like you said, your carbs definitely turn into sugar. So it's really important that you watch how much glucose you're putting in your body as well as how much sodium you're putting into your body. It's really important. Fasting can also affect your brain function. Animal studies have shown that fasting can boost working memory, while human studies show it can improve verbal memory. Well, obviously my verbal memory has not been improved, but we're going to work on it. Also, inflammation. A lot of research suggests that fasting can help reduce chronic inflammation, which is one of the main reasons why I did the fast. Is I've been having a lot of inflammation. You guys know that I've been going through a lot of sciatic nerve pain, and so that's mostly due to inflammation. I've been trying to reduce it as much as possible, and there have been so many different things I've been working on in regards to reducing my inflammation. So the fasting was one of them. It definitely helped for sure. It helped also with my lymphatic drainage. That basically means the fluid that we store in our body, right? It gets stored in our face, neck, upper body areas, throughout the entire body. Water fluid will just get stuck inside of you. So it's really important for you to practice lymphatic drainage and help reduce a lot of that fluid that is inside of you, because that eventually causes inflammation as well as pain. So with that being said, I just wanted to share that with you because it was something that was really on my heart. I actually enjoyed it. I did break my fast a few hours too early and I felt it. So when you are fasting, make sure that you follow the fast that you're supposed to be doing, because I felt like I knew too much and I broke my fast early, and I paid for it by doing so. And I definitely felt like stomach pains after I did break my fast, and I broke it the wrong way. So make sure if you are going to do something like a fast that you follow the instructions to a T, because if you don't, you will feel the after effects of it. But I feel much better today. But yeah, I have very much enjoyed my fast, and I'm excited for the Korean glow diet in general, and to see how much weight I lose. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can follow my journey. I will be posting on my stories just kind of like where I'm at. I've decided to be a little bit more transparent and authentic with my Instagram. And so I'm definitely going to start talking about more lifestyle things that I've been going through and how to help other people who are going through it. Because the one reason I started this show specifically is so that we learn. We're a village, and as a village, we grow together. There are people are almost always going through, if not similar, very identical things. And so it's important to share, learn, and grow from each other. So I want to start kind of putting that same energy into my Instagram. Make sure you favorite me here, hit my Instagram with a favorite too, and let's grow together. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have any questions, you want to voice any kind of opinions, you have any kind of thing you want to share with me, hit me up in my DMs. I love talking about wellness. So anytime you want to talk about wellness, make sure you message me, because I will talk about it for days. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is On Your Glow with me, Tantric Lova. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. Shout out to RM Bay, 6'6", Jazzy Got Options. Make sure you hit all 3 of them with a favorite. Hit me with a favorite. If my guests are here, please request the box and we could get going. I will continue my skincare. Like I said, I don't see, are they still here? I don't see them. Yes. Hello.
Hi, Tantric. Hi, everyone.
How are you? Thank you so much for coming back. You were a guest on Self-Care Sundays, and now you're back for the feature, and I'm so happy to have you again. So you already know.
Yeah, I love this show. Thank you. Yeah. I love this show. I love all Tantric's great advice. She gives and I'm like obsessed with Korean skincare too. Like I'm obsessed with it. We have a Korean spa world. Like it's a Korean public bathhouse, and I go to it like once a month. They just know their stuff when it comes to skincare. Yeah, but I brought 2 things. I brought 2 things to share with everyone about what I do for my skincare. I'm 47. So as we get older, there's more work that needs to be done. Clearly, guys.
You look amazing.
Thank you. And one of the things that I really like is this 24 karat gold eye mask that you could actually get this off of like Amazon, and they had like a sale on it. but I'm gonna put them on and show you guys, you know, how to put them on. So what I like about these is that when you peel it open, it actually, it's so easy. It has directions. It tells you what goes left, what goes right, you know, so
Nice.
can't get
Yeah,
that
because those
wrong.
can sometimes be confusing if I'm
Yeah.
not like, I'm being honest, like it can be confusing. And then if you put it on the wrong eye, it slips off and you're just like, what the heck? And yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. It could be like a lot. And I like this because, you know, sometimes I don't get time to do a full mask like what you're doing right now. But, you know, we're online all the time because we're streamers and we
Right.
have shows, and I have a podcast. You know, I have a podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah,
Big
so you
flex,
know,
big
sometimes
flex.
sometimes these, you know, our little appearance things show up. So while I'm prepping for my show, right, this is something really easy to do. You just, and it sticks. It doesn't really stick. It's just, it
It's
has something
safe.
that kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
that allows it to stay.
Yeah.
You know? And this is so easy, guys, because you can just keep this on while you're prepping for your show, you know, while you're doing all the stuff you got to do to get ready. And then when you're ready to put on your makeup, you just peel these off. Sometimes people sleep with these, but I don't know. I move around a
No,
lot.
I've slept with them. I mean, they will slip, right? So you probably wake up and they're like right here or something for the most
Yeah.
part. But I've slept with them, and I actually don't think there's anything wrong with that, like at all. And you could see, and it's funny, especially those 24 karat gold ones, when they do slip and it'll affect the place that it slipped to. And you're like, oh, okay, like that's
Yeah.
actually not that bad, right?
Got a little shine going on there. So
yeah, I got a little shine underneath my eye. I love that.
So I love these guys. I really recommend these. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them, I'm pretty sure, like Korean spas, but use them if you have like under eye issues, bags under your eyes, dark circles. And they're cool, you know, so they're very cool and calming. And if you take a nap with them, you know, when you take them off, you do notice like a visible difference. So I
Yeah,
really recommend these.
absolutely
Yeah.
agree. I love that. Yeah, I have those. I love them. So what else do you have to show with us today? Share with us today.
This is something every aging woman needs. It is the light, the LED mask. All right.
I just got mine. I'm obsessed.
Oh my God. Yeah, we do this like every day. So it's really cool because you can, when you put it on, there's a strap that comes with, so you can like hold it into place. But they have different colors. Now, because I'm a woman concerned with anti-aging, you just press the top button and then it turns on. See? And it has different colors.
Yours is cool. Is yours Bluetooth?
No, it's not Bluetooth.
Do you need to plug it in or no?
Yeah, I gotta plug it in. So
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, mine is like that too.
Yeah, I go with the red one because it's for anti-aging. And then I just put it on, and you don't even have to time it because it has like an automatic timer for 15 minutes. So you could even like just put like still get some of the red light. But the red light is good for anti-aging. It comes with a booklet that explains all the other lights. Some of the lights are good for acne if you're suffering from acne. If you have like like what's that, rosacea? You know, some people get like rosacea on their skin. It's good for that. It's good for hyperpigmentation, you know, stuff like that. So I love my mask. And they say you can do this like 2-3 times a week. I tend to, oh, there's yours. Yeah, I tend to do it once a day. So
I heard that you can do it once a day. I've probably been doing it. I'm probably up to about 3 to 4 times a week. I'm obsessed. I love it. It feels good. If I feel a difference in my skin texture. I've only been doing the anti-aging setting, but I know that the other settings are good. Like you said, psoriasis, rosacea, inflammation, pain. Anything that you are suffering with in your face, it actually really is, it's supposed to really help with that. Obviously, you can't just do it once and think you're gonna just be
Right.
miraculously, you know, but if you consistency and like you said, doing it every single day, it's actually really enjoyable. Like it's really relaxing. I know it seems like it might be suffocating, but I very much enjoyed it, and I use mine all the time. So I love
And
that.
you
How
can
long
get
have you been using yours, and what have you noticed since you've been using it?
I just want to mention that you could get it like where it flips through all the colors, and
Oh,
that could be like,
really?
yeah. So
Nice.
I've been using this for about a year, and what I've noticed is one thing is as of right now, as of right now, I'm 47 and I don't have any wrinkles. So yeah.
That's the young girl say. See, get into
That's
it.
that's the mama's genes, the yoga, and these little things that we have
Rock it.
in
I love that for
yeah.
you.
So I'm kind of like waiting for that first wrinkle to show up and be like, all right, you're here.
Get you out. Let's pack you up and get you out of here.
I know.
I love
Do
that.
you think, I have a question for you. Do you think that when you get older, you're going to do Botox? Because, you know, every woman gets faced with that decision. And you're really in your 30s is when you're supposed to make the decision if you're going to go into Botox or not.
It depends on when I start to see the wrinkles. I'm really big on like, so like I actually didn't even show it. Like I'm like I gua sha my face and stuff like that every single day. So I'm hoping that just the things that I do it with my natural skincare can help with like the sign, because my mom is in her 60s and she doesn't, I mean, she has a few wrinkles here and there, but it's nothing to like, you know, like to run to a
Yeah.
medi clinic, right? For I know because I smile a lot, I'm eventually gonna get smile lines. I think maybe when like Jazzy said, maybe when I'm in like my late 40s and like it's like it starts getting out, like I hope to God it never gets out of control, right? Like that's my greatest wish is that anything that happens, because I've been doing this for a long time and I plan on continuing this trend and you know, till I can't do it anymore. I hope that I just age gracefully, right? Because there are women who don't do it, right? And I know there are other things you can do, like needling and things like that. Like micro needling, threading, things like that, that are invasive, but they're not literally injecting yourself with like these things. And so I know, I say all that to say no, I don't want to do any kind of Botox.
Yeah.
But if it calls for it, then maybe.
Right.
But not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Because like I feel like I want to believe in the fact that that skincare and focusing on your skin will give you the natural results that you need, professional as well as the home stuff that I do. So I'm hoping that with good genetics and everything else that I don't need to do that. So yeah. But are you considering doing Botox?
No, because they said like when you're ready for Botox, you have to make that decision in your 40s and to upkeep for the rest of your life. And I was thinking about it when I was younger, but once I hit my 40s and I'm like, kind of like you, I'm like, I'm not doing too bad. I could see the laugh lines for sure, you know, like a little bit of enlarged pores here, but I'm like, it's not too bad. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna go without it.
Yeah, let's try it out. At the end of the day, I feel like, can we please remove the troll? Thanks. I feel like at the end of the day, just like gray hair, right, is a sign of experience and wisdom and just, you know, living life to the fullest extent. I feel like wrinkles are also that. So I don't really feel like it's necessary if you don't feel like it's necessary, you know. I've seen women with lines on their face that are so gorgeous and beautiful and both. So I think it's whatever suits you. I think sometimes and it's also where you go, right? That's really important, because a lot of times you go to the right place, you look amazing. You go to the wrong place, you look like a ceramic doll, you know? And so it's really important on where you go and who does it for you. But tell me something else that you like to do to own your glow, Uma. I know that you are, if I remember correctly.
I'll help you out. I'm a metaphysical wellness owner. I'm a CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Wellness Center. So we do everything like about peace, love, light, positive vibes. What I do to own my glow is just, I find in this world today, just being authentic, just being myself, because there's so much pressure for people to conform or to look a certain, that's why I was asking about the Botox, to look a certain way, to be a certain way. And I just will never be that female. I'm always going to speak my mind. I'm always going to be who I am. I don't care if I'm like the one against the 100, because I feel like that also is part of anti-aging, is I could sleep well at night, because I don't mess nobody over. I don't focus on anybody. I just focus on my own lane, and I'm just authentically myself. And that's what I teach
I
my
love that.
children.
I love that.
And that's what I hope to teach people, whoever, rock with me, is that there's beauty in who you are, and you don't have to, make yourself lesser to please people, and you don't have to do more to impress people. Just be who you are. And
I think one of the biggest lessons I learned was that, and I think it came after my car accident. A lot of times those kind of lessons hit you in situations where, you don't know what's coming next, right? And so I think that even like doing the show, putting a mask on my face on stream, it was like, what are you doing? But I'm like, we do it. We all do it. And if you act like this is weird or unusual and whatever, then screw you. But I'm going to be me, and I can only be me. And if being me makes me popular, awesome. If being me makes me hated, awesome. Like I can only, I'm done living for anyone else. I'm done trying to please anyone else. So I love that that's your way of owning your glow, because honestly, that's the best glow, is when you finally just say, I'm not going to live my life for anyone else besides myself. I'm not trying to impress anyone but yourself either. So I love that. That's awesome. So how does your job interact with like your stream life? Because I know that you do, like, you used to have like a bunch of shows. I don't see your shows anymore. Do you still have shows?
I'm on the other app right now. I'm doing really well over there. But I do come back here from time to time, because I've been on this app for 5 years. It's 5 years this month actually, and I have people that I still rock with. So I paused my badge. I took my top badge off, and
I was wondering, because I'm like, I knew you were a top badge. You were a top badge before I became a top badge. So I was wondering why.
I paused it because this app, it's changed some. When I came out 5 years ago, there was a much more of a need for content creation. Like your show would have been banging 5 years ago. You would have been having nonstop wheels and jets and stuff like that, because people just appreciated the positive energy you brought or the things you talked about. Now I find that it's not so much that's the case. So a lot of the content creators have actually left. And
I noticed that too.
Yeah, we've taken our shows elsewhere where we are properly, people just show more support. But I do love Meet Me, because it's where I first started. So I have that, like that kind of bond that, like,
you can't let go. It's like a childhood friend. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to come back and be a guest on my show. It's very much appreciated. If you guys are now just tuning in, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I have top badge Uma in the box, okay? And we're talking all things owning our glow. This is a face mask I have on my face. I'm not doing black or white face. Before anyone asks me, this is a face mask. So that's what we're talking about. Uma, tell me what you got going on. What app are you on right now currently?
I'm on TikTok. I do my psychic readings. I do psychic readings, psychic guidance on TikTok, but I still, guys, have my featured show here, which will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. It is Uma's Lotus Lounge at 5 p.m. And it's like a positive radio show, if you will, to start your week. I do like, what's the astrology of the week? What's our message of the week? Horoscopes for all the signs. And then if you
we should have talked about that. I need my reading done. Okay, we're ending the year. I need to know what's going on. Okay, that's awesome. I'm definitely gonna come tune in. I love that.
I do. If anybody comes through and they spin like a wheel, they can get a message for the week, like what's going on for the week. If they send like, we don't get this anymore, but if they send like the dragon, then they get like a 12-month forecast reading about what's coming in 2026. But that was
Do you
back
do
in
tarot cards too?
Yeah, that's the readings. That's the readings that I
Oh,
do.
nice. I love that. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. I've done tarot cards. I think there's two other streamers on here that I'm aware of that does tarot readings too. So that's awesome. I love that. I love that. And what time can we find you on TikTok for the people who have TikTok?
I stream there 10 p.m. onwards because it's more like a nighttime stream where I'm doing readings, spiritual guidance, soul alignment coaching, things like, it's more like helping people in a non-professional way.
I love that. I love that. You guys, if you're not just tuning in, please hit Top Badge Uma with a favorite. This is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. Yeah, Top Badge Uma. Okay, don't play with her. Don't play with me. Hit her with a favorite. Hit the top 3 gifters of the stream of the fave. Uma, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. I really appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank
you. You're welcome. You guys, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I have Mr. 6'6" in the box. Happy Sunday, Mr. 6'6". Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We're gonna jump right into it. Tell me what you like to do to own your
glow. To be honest, I've found a new glow. Moving out to Texas, from Atlanta. I've been in Texas now about 4 months, and it's crazy when you come online, huh?
No, I said, what's crazy?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy when you come online, right? And you sit here and you don't even know people can see you, right? So it's why you dusty? Why you crusted? Is that some on side of your mouth? Did you put on lotion today? Did he brush his teeth? Like, I think I hear that about men more than anything, right? So being able to come on a show like this, I thank you, because I think we as men do need to kind of take better care.
Yes, you do. You need to
own our own version of our glow, right? And it's pretty interesting because it's literally one of those things that I just did a video for TikTok as well, trying to get on the bandwagon. And it's cool because they had a thing where they were saying about glowing up, and I'm asking my chat GPT, do men glow up? Is that what we do? And she said, yeah, you can. And but most men will probably say a level up, right? So since coming to Texas, man, just finding new happiness, finding new career, finding new home, just a whole new life. Just added, a new love. Okay, yeah, what's up.
I saw that.
So it's added a new glow, right? I'm down 40 pounds from a year ago.
Period. Love to see it.
Even she, it's little things, I guess, when you're outside of relationships for too long, you forget that there's some upkeep and some care. You ain't trying to attract nobody, right? But when
there's something I wanted to kind of unpack, and you've been saying a lot, right? So 2 things. 1, men can absolutely glow up, okay? In fact, we love a man glow up because that's part of the reason I started this show was for men. Like I've said it over and over again. Like, if you date me, we're doing skincare. We're working on your skin. We're working on your beard. We're working on your hair. We're working on everything, because at the end of the day, if we're together, you're a representation of me, right? And second thing is, this app is actually, if you don't use this app or streaming period as a way to allow you to glow up, level up, then you're not doing it right. Like you said, there's so many times I go into streams, I'm like, girl, you got something on your lip. Or you got a white tongue. Go ahead and figure that out. Or you looking crusty, dusty, and musty. Figure it out, right? If you're not doing things, if you're not allowing like the app to or any streaming platform to help you glow up, because like you said, every time we go live, people are watching and they love to watch and critique and criticize and complain. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very rare when you find people who will let you know, hey, friendly advice, figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So that's very true. Very, very true.
Yeah, man.
So go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, being single so long, I forgot that I didn't care, so going out with her and her doing this or doing that, and it puts you back in this mindset of the self-care. And I think seeing and remembering, what I was, it's a different level even of attention on my stream. When you were coming on all them dusty days, charcoal. So that's for me too.
Yes. You can use this too. It has retinol in it, so it's really good for like glow, like so it's not harsh, because a lot of times you use peel off masks and you peel it off and your skin feels really, really dry, which is not bad, because then you can put in all like the serums and the oils and stuff or whatever too. But with this, it's retinol, so once you peel it off, your skin is actually really soft and bouncy. So I love this mask. It's actually become one of my favorites.
So I guess my question would be, right, what would be then, so because I'm using like a Everyman Jack beard oil, right? And if we as men are using our manly items, is it safe to combine that with yours? Do we just need to get our
This is not a female. My skincare is not regimented for just women. So like, it's not like a his and hers kind of thing. Now, are there different like skin sensitivity types? Absolutely. I've learned through many, many years of skincare that men typically have a little bit harsher skin than women do, right? Because you have all the facial hairs and all the stuff or whatever. So typically men have a little harsher skin. So it's women whose skin are more sensitive. So typically a woman can't use women should not use men products. If it's meant for a man, it's because it's meant for a harsher skin type. So women typically shouldn't use your products, but most women products men can use. Unless it has some kind of like salicylic acid, which you might be allergic to or something like that. So yeah, there are certain products that like have like acne-based ingredients, you know, for certain issues that maybe might affect your skin. But other than that, if it's made for a woman, most men can use it. Yes, absolutely. And my products that I specifically use, especially for my show, because I include men in this show, in this platform, all my products that I use, men can use. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for me, what I'm not finding a product for, because I've tried a couple of the bumper waves and stuff, but going and getting these lineups and letting them do my face, like I hate it, because when my hair grows back, it's always one somewhere. And I normally don't mess with it because I know guys that do. They get
an ingrown hair.
Right.
So exfoliation is key. Exfoliation is key. And a lot of times men don't think that exfoliation is for them, or they'll only exfoliate their face. No, 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 no. It's very important to exfoliate the hair and the beard on your face, right? Yes. So I've talked about this before, and I've actually had men who have these products and have these tools come in and talk about it too. So there are like, this specifically wouldn't be it, but like you would get any kind of, not any, certain kind of products that are made for washing your beard, right? That have microdermabrasion beads in them that will go in and exfoliate the skin underneath the hair. That will then cause you to not have any kind of ingrown hairs, whether you're getting your hair, your beard, you know, touched up or whatever. It won't cause that. The reason why is because there's dirt covering that layer of skin, so the hair can't grow through. So you need to wash that dirt off, open that pore so the hair can come out. Yeah. It gets real technical, yeah. But it's really easy. It sounds a lot harder than it is, but it's really easy. Pre-shave exfoliation.
How often would you recommend men get facials, or getting facials at all?
I've given, when I'm in a relationship, I give my man a facial. Me personally, I only like doing facials maybe twice a week at tops. Exfoliation is not facial. Exfoliation is exfoliation. You can exfoliate every single day. In fact, you should exfoliate every single day. So exfoliation is like washing your face. It's good to use, like so I only do this like step-by-step regimented skincare routine once a week now. Every once in a while, if I've had a very crazy week or I've been outside in the elements, then I'll do it twice a week. So that's the most I would recommend personally from my experience. Anything more than like a step-by-step regimented skincare routine, you might do too much to your face, because at the end of the day, your face needs to heal in order for you to see the glow, right? So don't do too much to your face, but do enough. So two times a week, right, is good. But every other day that I don't do my step-by-step regimen, I use just this, which would be the microdermabrasion, which would be the exfoliation. This is my exfoliation. It has beads in it. So I put it on my face. I sit on my face with water. I mix it with water, and then I use my face scrub, and I just scrub my face, and I scrub all of that dead skin off. Right? So you could do the same thing. It's for all types. So you could use this as a man. It may not work for you because it doesn't work for everybody. So you have to find what works for you, like I always say. But I definitely use this. I use my face brush. I brush it all over my face, make sure I get all that dead skin off. And then I go into my toner and my serums, and that's pretty much it. But I exfoliate my face every single day. But that's also too because I wear makeup, I wear oils, I wear, sunscreen and all that stuff. That stuff eventually clogs your skin if you don't wash it off, right? So you have to make sure that if you put anything on your skin, know that you're clogging your skin, everything that you put on your skin, including people kissing you, people touching you, everything all of that will clog your skin and make you break out if you don't eventually wash it off. So it's very important to exfoliate. Like exfoliation is one of the best things you can do for your face and body. I love it.
Okay.
So
yeah, I thought that manis and pedis, man. I've most recently started back going and getting mani pedi, and it's something about that little. She be looking crazy now when she be looking over her friend and they be talking about my feet. I know that because I got a big foot, so I know it's either the size or it's the fact that I let these toenails grow too long. Something she talking about my feet, right? But it's that
they talk about everyone's feet. Don't. Listen, you have to get over that because they talk about everybody. They talk about me. They talk about everybody. It is what it is. It's part of the program, and it's all right. We'll be okay. But I love a man who takes care of himself. I think that as you continue to do stuff like that, it will definitely reflect, right? Taking care of your hands, taking care of your feet is a reflection of how you take care of yourself. So good hygiene is really, really important. And it shows the world, like, listen, I take care of myself. So you better come with that same energy, into my life. So I love that. Don't only do it when you're in a relationship, because I did hear you say that you don't care about it when you're single. We love a good relationship. Shout out to you and your newfound love and your newfound glow, but make sure that you try to maintain that glow even outside of a relationship, because it's really important to love yourself even if you're the only person loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love that. I love that. You guys, if you're not just tuning in, we are coming to the end of my show, Own Your Glow. I am your host, Tantric Love. I have 656 in the box. Please hit him with a favorite. He's also not really on here as much anymore as he used to be, but he's definitely still a streamer on here. So make sure you hit him with a favorite. 656, what you got going on in your stream? Do you have anything going on right now? Shows, any events coming up?
Yeah, anything you got. I'm trying to come back to that 2020, 2021, 22-6, where all the shows were here and I think we can bring the app back if we collectively give the content, give us something to actually sit around and want to see. So this is definitely a good show. I love it because I think we do as men learn a lot. We don't really get these lessons. We talk to hit that face with that soap and dry it off, put on whatever little lotion so we ain't ashy and go on about our business. All that extra stuff y'all be talking about, I don't know nothing about. Y'all use
and that's why I have no problem teaching, explaining, breaking it down. We could talk about this for hours. Trust me, I have. So anytime you have any questions, advice, anything you want to know, definitely hit me up. Come to my stream. Hit me up on Instagram. I will answer any and all questions because honestly, after your 20s, if you're only just using soap, shame on you. Even as a man, you need to get into it. Like you said, you already kind of started doing with the beard oils. Make sure that you're hitting every aspect of your life as well as your skin with the same love that you would do anything else. You know what I'm saying? It's really important. And it will reflect, it will reflect as you start to take care of yourself. You're gonna be like, dang, you're gonna pass like a mirror as you're walking down the street or like a thing, and you're like, okay, I look good. Right. I look good. You know what I'm saying? I look good today. No makeup, no nothing. I look good. Shout out to that. So, skincare, self-care, wellness, it's so important. And I've really learned how well it can affect your life as I've been trying to be very consistent with it in mind. So I love that you have a newfound glow and newfound everything, as you put it. I'm happy for you. Shout out to you for taking the time to take the time to come and be on my show today. I really appreciate it. Yes, proper routine hygiene will upgrade your look, your life, your health, It's so important. It's funny, little things like just even like I said, taking the proper things to wash your face, you know, your mouth, everything. It just really affects you. So I love that for you. Exactly. Yes, that's true, Niche. You guys make sure you hit Mr. 606 with a favorite. Thank you, Mr. 606, for taking the time to be a guest on my show today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
You too. Thanks for having me. Y'all be good.
Too. You guys, if you're not just joining, we have come to the end of my show. My my face mask still hasn't dried, so I will be finishing off my skincare. Once I end this stream, I will restart my stream and finish off my skincare. If you want to hang out and definitely love for you to do so. Make sure you hit my 2 guests with a favorite, hit me with a favorite. Go check out my Instagram and my Amazon storefront. You can find all the products that I used today on my show. This is every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you would like to be a guest on my show, make sure you hit me up. Hit my 2 admins, Jazzy Got Options and Emoji J up. We would love to have you as a guest on my show. Thank you guys so much for being here each and every Sunday. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate the love, the gifts, the comments. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. Shout out to R&B, Jay is blocked, and Mr. 606. Hit all 3 of them with a favorite. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here with me. If you were not here, I would miss you. Make sure that you take the time to care for yourself, love on yourself. If you don't, who will? Shut up. Stop playing around with me, guys. Yes, if you don't take the time to care or love on yourself, nobody else will. So make sure that you always do. Because like I told Mr. 606, just doing it while you're in a relationship or doing it when you're in love or because of somebody else is not enough of a self-care. Self-care is for you. Make sure you take the time to love on yourself. It is not selfish, it is self-love. Anything that is hydrating, so like anything that has vitamin E in it, anything that has niacinamide in it, retinol, anything that's going to hydrate you during the winter is good for you. So you have to make sure that you check and test those. Vitamin E is one of the most hydrating oils. Niacinamide is really good. Retinol is really good. Anything with collagen is really, really good. So those will definitely be good for you. Yes, definitely get that. Something that I've been putting on my face, like I told you, this past few, it's like a night cream, but it's really, really good. You can use it during the day too, is this Lorelei Revitalift Night Moisturizer and Hydrant. It's really, really good. I've been using that pretty much every single day, as well as this Medicube Deep Vitamin C Capsule Cream is really, really good. Is that maple syrup? No, it's not maple syrup. It doesn't even look like maple syrup. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Please hit me with a favorite. I love you. If you're not here next week, I will miss you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next week, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Have a I said that so much.